Have you ever wondered why we bothered to return to this wasteland after 5 years on the East Coast? If we hadn't returned here, would this chaotic mess happen? I don't know, bro. But it's good that we are all here together.
It's destiny. Vinewood only lets you down. In the Epsilon program, there are no series finales. It goes on and on and on. We don't abandon you.
Well, we're gonna have to abandon this show. Great, my first show and a dude nearly kills me. Now I'm being harassed by a former sociology professor and an alcoholic turned self-deifying cultist. Please.
Who is calling?
Alex, my man. It's Jeffrey. Still unable to sleep, I assume?
Boss? What are you doing calling me so late like this? It's 2 in the morning, goddammit.
Same reasons as yours. You know, life has been hard recently. But hey, come by and have a drink at the bar.
Are you serious? I ain't going out to get drunk on this snowy night.
Oh, come on. You really should let yourself loose sometimes. In fact, I have something really important to tell you, directly at the moment.
Can't we speak on a more appropriate occasion?
What? Are you occupied for the time being?
No, forget what I just said. I am coming.
Alex? You came earlier than I thought.
You'd better have a good reason for both of us to be here this late. And what's this all about? Salary book? Monthly report? Management board's directive?
Ah, yes. These are all related to your work. We have had a meeting not so long ago, and I reckon it should be announced that you are no longer needed at the office.
What? Am I fired? That can't be. What did I do wrong?
Calm down, Alex. We aren't firing you. In fact, you will be relocated to a new location, with a new job, new manager, salary and many more things.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of being fired. But I'm still doing my job well, meeting all your requirements. How it come?
Alex, you know how hard it was for us to make this decision. It is true that you are still doing it well. You have always been the employee of the month, as stated in the monthly report here. You are the greatest we've ever had. But recently, a guy came into contact with us, claiming that he really needs you. He has a job that is specifically suited for you, and will pay you much more than we can afford at the moment. You know how hard our business has been lately, and I'm afraid if you stay, you'll sink with us in this hellhole. And you know I don't want that to happen, because I really admire you and I want you to deserve much more.
All right, I understand. So when will I get to meet that guy and start with my new job?
He's already waiting for you in the backyard. Here are all your paychecks and certifications. Should you need another job in the future, we definitely will help you out. You have our utmost respect.
I suppose. See you in the future, boss. Looking forward to working with you again.
See you, Alex. It's been a pleasure working with you.
You've got to be kidding me. You couldn't have come here so late at night just to pay me a visit, right? Of course I could. And you also couldn't have flown all the way from San Andreas to Liberty City just to pay me a visit, right? Of course I could. What the hell? How is this possible? Weren't they banished from San Andreas permanently? How can they return so easily as that? We either underestimated them or deliberately let them pass. No exception. I understand that the Epsilon program is back. But why does their return bother you to this point anyway? Didn't we defeat them once? What do you think then? They were banished due to multiple serious crimes involved, and were condemned as threat to national security. How do you think they can return publicly under law's protection like this? I don't know. Maybe they bribed? You know, those boomers only care about money after all. At what value exactly? What offer do you think those cultists may suggest to be able to return, regardless of being bursted and despised by the citizens of San Andreas? What power do they have that our government needs to agree to such a deal? You mean the myths are coming back? This is no longer a simple myth-hunting case. Any sort of unorthodox event can trigger a catastrophe. An all-out war may occur. And we have lowered our defense drastically since 5 years ago. In other words, we are doomed if anything goes wrong. Time is running out. We must gather our brothers back and recruit new members in the process. Remember, this war can be very one-sided because we aren't well prepared. I see. But how are we going to get them back, let alone recruiting new ones? I mean, apart from Sorrentino gone, who are still in San Andreas, I haven't come into contact with anyone else ever since. Urban has settled down in Vice City, and I don't think he would prefer troubles. Thomas and the rest are long gone. Just start with Urban first. Tell him to come by San Andreas for a trip, but don't tell him the actual purpose. I suppose he wouldn't refuse to visit his old friends, especially Inogan, right? I suppose he would. But then what? How are we going to fight against them all? I will slowly unveil the plan as we go along. The thing is, we can't be going around in broad daylight like we used to be. We have to stay hidden and silently observe everything before declaring an all-or-nothing war. We are now the underground myth hunters. I understand. So when do we start? As soon as possible. Just call Urban and pretend that our conversation doesn't exist. Act all natural. You aren't going to fly all the way back to San Andreas now, are you? That does it for today's streaming night. Many thanks and see you all tomorrow. We'll meet again for more interesting contents. Thank you very much. See you soon. I love you all. Hello. Who is calling?
It's me, your old bro, Alex Victor.
Alex? What a surprise. I haven't heard from you for so long. How are you doing?
Still doing fine. And how are you? Are you still enjoying your life?
I don't think so. I ain't that famous in the game, you know. I'm just a try-harder, not an entertainer to my fans. Yeah, you have been working so hard throughout the years. Why don't you consider rewarding yourself a vacation? To somewhere else? What do you mean? I can't just leave my fans here. I've abandoned 3 streaming days this month. They aren't so pleased with that. Well, I'm suggesting going back to San Andreas for a visit. It won't be too difficult for you to find a rented house there.
Plus, our brothers must be very eager to see us all back. You surely haven't forgotten about them yet, especially Inogon, have you?
You didn't tell me about that. Inogon has been trying to convince me to return, but living in Vice City here is much more chilling. Can't deny I really miss my dude. Well, now you have the chance to. Just come up with a good excuse, and we will set off to our hometown for a vacation. We've been away for 5 years, bro. It's time to come back and relax. Alrighty, I'm down. Tomorrow I'm booking my ticket to Liberty, then we'll stay for a day before going back to San Andreas. Is Darky Hunt still there? Or any of our brothers remaining? Of course he still is. And he is expecting you. I mean both of us. Much as the rest of our brothers there.
Darky, how is your first day back to the headquarters?
First and also the last, if you do notice.
Crazy shit had happened since you left. We had many arguments, then unwise decisions. One man of ours was found dead.
You don't say. We just attended his funeral yesterday.
He has always been a brave soldier, a dedicated man for the greater good of our citizens, a loyal servant to justice and the truth.
Poor guy. He was involved into a war which he doesn't belong to. He was too curious about things that aren't worthy to be curious about.
He chose his path, and he was responsible enough to go down with it. However bitter he was, we strongly believe that he had faith in what he was doing, as we should in our life.
He was too reckless and unsure of himself. All of this could have been avoided, but he chose a one-way ticket trip to heaven.
Yes, but he didn't die worthless. He died a hero. He risked his life to face the evil force that you were supposedly trying to uncover. He's just as much to be honored as anyone participating in the case.
Rest in peace, Andrew Johnson. May God grant him his deserved rest.
He's a dick, nonetheless.
Many more crazy things happened in the meantime too. The X-File division suffered from many accusations before being eventually shut down by the head of the FBI. All of its employees are released and relocated to other units, including you.
Best ending for all. Except for that one.
Foxy. She resigned from the department a week ago and is preparing to leave San Andreas for good. Said she wanted to leave this mess and be free of this living hell.
Good for her. I want no one else to follow in his footsteps, or whatever our faulty division left behind.
No, you are wrong, Darky. There are always those who are foolish enough to seek for the truth, even if our very ideal X-Files division falls down. Only this time they will be outlawed. We had the chance to protect our citizens from those dangerous myths, and now things might very well be fucked up.
And at what cost? 1 KIA, many mysterious disappearances, the reputation of the department destroyed. Chasing after the truths, for what? Does anyone care about the truth? Or more about what they dedicatedly fight for? How is our presence making an impact on people anyway?
Darky, it's not about making an impact. It's about knowledge of what those myths are capable of, and find ways to make use of them. Once you can control them, there's no point in going berserk and terminating them all to protect our people.
And it's worked so well so far, hasn't it? You know what, I expect them all to be terminated long ago, so that all of this mess won't occur. No meaningless sacrifice. If it's a myth, it stays a myth. There's no need to explore, so long as we have those boomers in the department that have absolutely no idea how to deal with them efficiently.
I'm honestly not so surprised. You are about to resign anyway. You may choose to leave the myths, but they won't leave you. Remember my words.
I will, and we'll see about that. Remember my words too, when you decide to continue with what I've done.
Hey Darky, if you want to find peace, get religion.
I already have. Don't be so depressed, just stay calm, and try to move on. I swear to God, I will find out the truth about your husband's demise.
When you were standing in the wake of devastation, when you were waiting on the edge of the unknown, and with the cataclysm raining down, inside's crying, save me now. You were there, impossibly alone. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build up hope, but failure's all you've known. Remember all the sadness and frustration, and let it go. Let it go. And in a burst of light that blinded every angel, as if the sky had blown the heavens into stars. You felt the gravity of tempered grace falling into empty space. No one there to catch you in their arms. Do you feel cold?
Foxy, Darky's calling. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear, Captain Darky.
How's that new car I just fetched for you?
It's amazing, I'd say. I have been testing it on every type of terrains. It just doesn't disappoint at all. You have a great taste in car, Darky. By the way, I found a wandering dude who said he had to bring something special to someone specifically.
A lost man. What makes you think bringing him on board would possess no harm at all?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. He looks pretty harmless, to be frank. Had he done anything stupid, I would have slain him on sight.
Valid point. Bring him back to our base, maybe we can help him some way.
Already did. See you back there, Darky. Hey, don't be so stressed out like that. Darky is a good person. We all are. We just have to be cautious during this hard time. You don't seem to be very talkative, do you? Alright, you don't have to talk to me now. I'm taking you back to our base. They are very friendly, and they will try to help you in every possible way. Try to be more open with them then.
So, how is it going with that dude?
Nothing happens. He hasn't spoken up a word since he first met me until now.
What do you have in mind, then?
The guy was traumatized, I'm sure of that. He didn't remember anything other than his very own name, Nicholas.
How are you so sure that he is traumatized? What if he just has like a simple Alzheimer? Yo, what do we have here? Why are you gathering outside my room?
Not just yours. A mentally unstable guy's room too.
I've seen quite many mentally unstable guys recently. What is our base turning into? A mental asylum? Chill, Urban. Foxy just collected that buy from nowhere, saying that he might be useful for us. But now he's unresponsive, and we are trying to find ways to interact with him.
He's not just might be useful. I've retrieved some kind of briefcase from him, but obviously it's locked. Now with him being in a blank state of mind, we can't open it, not until we manage to get the code from him, somehow.
There is a briefcase? Don't you think opening an unknown item can go quite wrong for us all?
I have Darky's approval. Like it or not, it's our duty to find out.
Of course Darky is behind all of this weird shit. So why don't you do it already? Where's your brain scanning machine, Soar? It's not that easy, Urban. For one thing, his brain has to be stable enough for me to easily decode all the signal waves. Now, as this lady suggested, he is traumatized at the moment, so who knows what kind of junk signals can intervene the whole process and fill the record with useless data. Not to mention, immediate exposure to experiment can traumatize him even more. We won't get the data we need, and at the same time we can make it harder for us to approach him in the future. To sum up, we're fucked that way. I think I can help with that. If Darky wants him back, then he has his purpose. I can make your job much easier. What's your suggestion, Smith? To make your data cleaner, we have to clear his mind first. I will hypnotize him, then help him trace back to his past incidents. You monitoring the brain scanning procedure as usual, and collect as much data as possible.
Hypnotizing? I never know that you majored in mental manipulation, Smith.
Exiled to a remote mountainous area for 5 years, you pick up a thing or two. How is it then, Soar? That's ingenious, but also crazy. How can you make sure that your commands, or whatever you'll put into his mind, will not conflict with the actual data that I need to collect? I won't, don't worry. All I do is making him unconsciously trace back to his very own past, and I only guide him so far. Once he has enough information, he will unintentionally proceed to heal his fractured memory.
I don't like the sound of that so far. Do we really have to use such an extreme method just to uncover simple things as that?
It's the truth or nothing, girl. This is how we meth hunters do our job. Let's get down to business then, shall we? Try to persuade him to the laboratory. I will prepare the machine. Smith, don't let me down. Of course I won't. Why the creepy mask though? To isolate all the background noise around him. In order for the hypnotizing session to work, he needs to focus completely. That means no external intervention is to occur. Once I start, he will be completely immersed into his memory flow, and the data we receive should be stable enough for you to fetch, Soar.
What makes you so confident in your ability to perfectly convey this weird interrogation?
Nothing but experience and a little bit of craziness. Get ready to fire up the machine. Pay attention to my commands so as to avoid any unforeseen consequences. Now, Nicholas, I want you to focus on my instruction. Just don't do anything off the plan and you are fine. Look into my pocket watch. Fix your eyes upon it. My voice and this watch are your remained allies. Ignore every other sense. Feel your feather-light body. Let it drift into the stream of your memories. You feel a spark in the darkness. You feel attracted to its warmth, its aura. Slowly but surely, you drift towards it. Now, use your muscles. Lift your eyes and embrace the light. Observe the fragment of your past. Get down to business, Soar. Alright, firing up the machine here. Now, tell me, what do you see?
I'm in my bedroom. It's all surrounded by the dark. There's a call.
Pick it up and answer. Who called you?
I picked up and answered the phone. It was Commander Martinez.
What?
Very good. Keep going. What does he tell you?
He gave me a mission, a crucial one, to retrieve the data in the hidden underground tunnel. He handed me his briefcase. Collected data is to be put in here and given to someone worthy, a federal agent preferably.
Excellent. Keep talking to us. What's going next?
I entered my car. I'm driving to the assigned destination. I'm on the highway to Las Venturas, to the supposedly hidden complex. The entrance is right in front of me now.
Good. Enter the tunnel.
I've gone down the ladder. I'm making my way through the entrance. It's so dark and uneasy here.
Sorry if that scares you. That was the emotion tracking machine, to detect any unusual extreme change in his emotion.
Can you make it less ear-piercing next time?
Unable. I'm set it up with purposes. You'll have to calm him throughout the whole process. Thanks for the notice, Soar. Nicholas, just follow my instruction. You're not alone. Don't let yourself be tampered. Well, I guess that didn't help. Nicholas, you have to stay calm. None of what you are seeing is real. It's all fragments in your memory. Don't let it manipulate you. Smith, you've got to try a lot harder. I'm getting lots of distortion signals in the recording.
Nicholas, we know you can still hear us. Just follow our voice. Ignore everything else.
Nicholas, tell me. What are you seeing?
Nightmare.
Nicholas, you've been there before. And you managed to make it out, at least safe and sound, to meet us. What kept your head cold down there? What did you keep in your mind?
Work as quick as possible. Ignore all distractions. Do as I ask.
Good. Remember that, as you make your way along the tunnel.
This tunnel has a very bad vibe. I can feel it.
Just keep calm, and follow our voice. Ignore all the illusions around you.
I'm at a cross-section. There are 3 routes for me to take. On my left, middle and right. Where should I go?
Take the left one.
Hey, do you think this all works? From a cop dealing with drug smugglers in Vice to this. Where do you want me to start?
My dude Smith is a crazy person, but never unprofessional. He had practiced this for years before I even met him, and he performed it on multiple crucial occasions in our investigations.
Yeah, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm just giving some of my thoughts about it.
This warehouse is old, but the cargoes here are all new. The tunnel has been recently used, that's for sure. Nothing else seems of my interest. I'm heading out of the first tunnel.
Nice work, Nicholas. Move on to the middle one. Now you need to keep your eyes to the... Jesus fucking Christ, Soar. That ain't my fault.
Someone else is here with me too. I don't want to get detected.
Don't be panic, it's all in your mind. None of what you are seeing is real.
He's coming towards me. I have a bad feeling about this. I have to hide. I can't risk it.
God damn it. Alright, find a place to hide. Make it quick. What the hell is happening with the light here? Soar, is there a power failure or what? Why is the light flickering? That can't be. Our base is equipped with state-of-the-art technology. There's no way it's gonna... Well, shit. Nicholas? Nick, do you read me? Soar, what the fuck happened there? He doesn't respond to me anymore. It has nothing to do with me. I'm losing contact with him too. The recording has been disrupted. I'm trying to restore it.
So much for the state-of-the-art technology aimed at—
Shut up, Hot Lips. Let him concentrate and try to get this back online.
You aren't trying hard enough.
Nicholas, you can still hear me, can't you? Stop messing with me and respond. We are losing your signal. It's not working, Smith. All of my tracking signals are offline. It's too risky now. We either call him back or we lose him. It can't be. We've made it this far. He has to be out there idling somehow. Nicholas, answer me. Smith, it's not working. We are losing him fast. We'll have to do it on another occasion.
No need to. I can hear you, Smith.
What?
I remember it all. The strange phenomenons. The creepy voices. The flashbacks. I get it now. Everything went according to plan.
Nicholas, what happened back there? I need you to stay focused on my instructions.
I know what's with this tunnel. I know the evil force that lies within here. I can feel it. I'm very close to it now. I can hear its roar. I can feel its aggression. It's hunting me down.
Nicholas, concentrate. Listen to my voice. Nicholas, can you hear me, goddammit?
I understand what I'm dealing with here, and so do the entities down this tunnel. Except for one.
Nicholas, calm down. Tell us what you are seeing.
It's the man. He's alone in this hellhole, and he's walking further into the trap. I have to save him. I have to turn him back.
That's enough. You've gone too far, Smith. Risking our only witness's life is none of our policies. You are all to end this session, immediately. You are right, Darky. I didn't think his reaction would be that extreme. I'm fully responsible for that. You did well by stopping him. Sor, did you get whatever you were required to? It's all recorded. Now I just need to spend time decoding the signals, but I'm afraid it won't be enough to conclude anything worthy. Very good. Leave it for another occasion. Now give that man some therapy and some rest to get over his nightmaric experience. The rest of you are expected to be at the meeting room in 15 minutes to discuss further steps in our campaign. Loud and clear. Got it, Darky. Clean all of this mess you've made. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to congratulate everyone on making it back to our base safe and sound. We all seem to have fully understood how things are now, so it's time to discuss the next steps in this campaign. I would like to begin with your reports. Start with Andy and Michio first.
We sabotaged the Big Ear with ease. It's all thanks to Saul's advanced hacking technology. Now the Big Ear is completely on our side now, we just need to protect it whenever it's functional. Also, we shut down radio interference from other cities, in order not to let any external force get involved in this war. So it's all about us and our enemies here.
Excellent work from you two. Ansor, what perks and capabilities do we gain by capturing the Big Ear? Many unimaginable perks, I'll say. The Big Ear is the biggest satellite dish, so its signal covers the whole state. We can broadcast to other cities, as we initially planned, but with my newly developed technology, we can even attack our enemies with this. By sabotaging their GPS system, disrupting their communication, remotely controlling high-tech military weapons from afar. Anything you want, Darky. Very good. Now, onto your report, Smith and Diva. What have you got so far? The Epsilon are preparing for a ritual to summon their god, Kiflum. I don't even know how that works, but I won't dare to assume the otherwise because they are doing it for real. Apparently, they need 6 female virgins for the ritual, and they will hold it on a private island, the location of which remains unknown. And how is their progress so far? All 6 virgins have been imprisoned, awaiting to be transported to the island, where the ritual takes place. But what bothers me the most is they need one more mysterious man, whom they claimed not having captured yet. And what's more airy, after they just discussed about that mysterious man, they got attacked and all died. From the audio footage, there were sounds of chainsaw and rapid white noise. I think Slenderman and Leatherface got them for good. The Epsilonists got attacked by the myth. How it come? I thought they have the myth controlled.
They are myths, not mindless zombie soldiers. Working with the myths is like keeping a hungry lion caged. You never know when it'll break out and eat you alive.
So it would seem we'll come back to that later. Now, Alex, your mission is the highest priority here. What have you and Charlie achieved? Well, I have both good news and bad news here. Good news is, Tony's down to help us. And not just that, he assembled every gang in Los Santos to prepare for an all-out war against the government. I don't know how he did that, but it's happening. And what is the bad news? Of course they didn't easily accept the negotiation without conditions. We'll have to earn their trust first by being the lighting fuse for the war. In short, we need to capture the Los Santos dock, which is heavily guarded by the San Andreas army. No one has even come close to that place, ever. I see. So what have you two got in mind?
We infiltrated the dock in disguise. While Alex stayed there and acted out to keep the notoriety low, I wandered around the vicinity and memorized the map layout. I even installed a chip in their security system, so any hidden threat will be exposed.
Don't take all the credits for yourself, I did my job too. Yesterday, while talking to a fellow worker there, I discovered that precisely in this morning, Aaron and Martinez will have a meeting at the dock. This can be our chance to
Is that true? How do you know that you can trust a stranger about such an important event like that?
Well, they were all cleaning up the dock to prepare for the meeting. Not even low-class workers are confidential to an event in which they are directly involved, right?
Now that's what I'm talking about. I've been waiting for this day so long, to splash the fuck out of the brain that piece of shit Aaron has.
Oh, shut up, old man. Aaron's fate is not up to your decision. If you don't stop getting your nose up to every bold call, this entire campaign can very well be fucked up from the very beginning.
I know about Aaron's mind game clear enough to kill him, so he is mine. And what the fuck are you to stop me?
Who the fuck do you think you are to directly disobey orders in a crucial campaign like this, crooked old man? Guys, calm down.
Hey, shut up both of you. Are we even working as a team here? If you really want to achieve your goals so bad, you'd better get off your pussy-ass personal conflicts and try to be cooperative to each other.
Well, at least we can't deny that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for us to both assassinate important figures and capture an important asset, is that right?
Don't kill Commander Martinez. I just revived from my comatose not so long ago, and I managed to eavesdrop your conversation clearly enough to intervene. Please don't kill Commander Martinez. He isn't a bad person. Me being here is his initial plan in trying to expose the secret evil plans of the current government, and I've succeeded halfway. You are the appropriate ones for me to unveil my collected data, but without proper credits to my master, you won't get anything guaranteed.
How can you be so sure about your confidential data? And why must we listen to you?
Because I have what you need to win this campaign.
Interesting. Go on and voice up.
Thank you. Commander Martinez sent me to the underground laboratory complex to unveil a secret evil plan of the governor, which can end this war. Whatever you discovered back there is just the tip of a giant iceberg, because I blacked out the moment before I even knew what the plan was. Therefore, credit to where it's due, I demand that Commander Martinez be left alone if you are to retrieve the data from me. Also, I heard about your campaign of attacking the dock, where Aaron and Commander will meet this morning. Just to be clear, I'm keeping one of Commander's secret weapons, which is a significant aid and also the only way for you to gain the upper hand in the battle. Without it, you won't even make it alive in less than a minute, let alone surviving, capturing the dock and kill either of them. So, want to cooperate with me? I have 2 requests. 1. You aren't allowed to make direct contact with Commander Martinez, any one of you. In return, I will join your campaign and retrieve a special weapon for you to win the dock battle. 2. Commander Martinez is to be alive regardless of the outcome of the battle. If succeeded, I will unlock my briefcase and reveal the secret data of the governor's plan.
Don't you think that's a little too much to ask for? Like, just seriously consider the deal.
Tarky.
And how are we going to know that either one of us will keep our promises?
You can send your men with me anytime to make sure I'll keep my words. The secret weapon is an abandoned gunship lying in Las Venturas Airport. I have the technology to breach in and steal the gunship, whereas your men will keep their guns at my head to be more certain. But I'll keep tracking your radio channel for any unusual news from Commander Martinez. If you break the promises, I'll know, and I'll stop the whole operation with ease. At that point, life or death doesn't matter to me anymore, but your operation does to you.
Excellent. That means negotiation is done, and the operation is well settled. What? We're going to directly attack the dock now. Exactly, we're going to act in this morning. The golden chance is here, so we must take advantage of every single second to win this war. I believe you should have had a well-rested night, because you're about to enter one of our biggest battles ever.
The big score is here. I've been waiting so long for this.
Our next mission is to attack and capture the dock, one of the governor's crucial territory in Los Santos. And at the same time, we will assassinate Commissioner Aaron, and in a way, try to leave Martinez out of the zone. To achieve this, we will divide our entire squad into 4 teams, and 4 teams will handle 4 operations at the same time in this campaign. Alex, Foxy, and Charlie, you'll be in the Alpha team, the center force of this campaign. Your primary concern is the dock, and to succeed in this mission, you'll need the aid of Tony's gang. Wait, didn't we all agree that the dock would be impossible to breach then? How are we and Tony's gang can even step a little inch near the dock, let alone capturing it?
Hey, you severely underestimated my capabilities. I can sneak into their base and retreat safe and sound without you even knowing.
Correct, Alex. I never told that you have to capture the dock, or even doing significant damage to it. The latter is for Bravo team. Nicholas, you'll be in the Bravo team, accompanied by Urban, Smith and Diva. You will steal the gunship from the LV airport and use it to rain hell on the dock. In shorts, you'll be the one doing the most collateral damage, but avoid killing Aaron or Martinez. That'll be the business of Alpha team.
Got it. But the gunship needs to be well prepared and handled professionally. Can you fly a plane, Urban?
I used to fly a banner plane, so I guess I can handle it well enough. Just instruct me about the plane's functions.
Excellent, I'll help you out with that. But the airport will also be guarded, not as heavily though. We need to find a way to sneak in as smoothly as possible.
Just disguise as workers of that airport and blend in. Alex and I succeeded. Why can't you?
We can raid an airport sanitation unit truck and steal their outfits. Then we'll sneak in easily. Sor can prepare fake paperwork for us. Easy peasy, you'll have it before departing for the mission. Correct. That means Aaron is yours, Charlie. But do not mess up any part of the plan because of blind personal vengeance. Patience is the key here. You are supposed to buy as much time as possible for the Bravo team to arrive.
Thank you, Darky. I won't disappoint.
Don't you think there would be an air defense system for such an important event? Our gunship won't do anything with those around. Of course there will be. I haven't told where would you be, Alex. You'll be in charge of the team that sabotage those air defense turrets before our gunship arrives. I have to sabotage them? But I thought our mission is to buy as much time as possible for Bravo team. Wait, does that mean yes, there is no other way? Got it, Darky. Sor, Mitchell and Andy will be in Charlie team. You two will return to the Big Ear and do any necessary task for Sor to remotely operate the satellite station. Sor will support our entire campaign from our headquarters. No problem. All I need is you two to keep the signal consistent. They may try to track and attack the Big Ear, if so you have to defend it.
Copy. I'll bring some homing launchers just in case.
You haven't told us about you. What will you do then? I'll be in Delta team with my friend Edward and a special force led by one of our very own members. You guys probably still know Thomas Collins. What? Thomas and his friends are still here? That's awesome. Let's invite them back to our team so that we can fully unable. Thomas's team is currently working under a former Army general's command. They have their own tasks and purposes, so we can do nothing to recruit them. Our best effort is to cooperate with them. That's too bad. I wish it could be like the old days. We'll infiltrate an aircraft carrier to find any useful information related to the governor's plans, as well as to completely shut down the most nearby air support of the army. If they do try to send birds from their base, our missiles will shoot them down. Sor, how much time do we have for the entire campaign? From the time I shut down the entire satellite system of San Andreas, that'll be 20 minutes in total. I can allow for more, but the army aren't stupid. They may track the distortion signal and launch an assault on this base, so I have to shut down before they succeed in doing so. You heard him, everyone. 20 minutes, that's all we can afford. There's no room for mistakes, and it'll be all or nothing. But with our professional skills and experience, I strongly believe that we'll succeed in this campaign, regardless of any difficulty. We've been struggling all those days, with all those lost, just for this one moment. We've been fighting long and hard just for this one decisive campaign. So this is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. The day myth hunters rise and bring the evil out of the darkness into the light of justice. The day freedom prevails over tyranny. We're now all well prepared and well armed enough to strike back. So get whatever you need, equip yourself with the best gears you can use. Pray should you like,
Nice
because we
job.
may not see each other
Thanks.
again after this campaign. There's nothing to be certain in the future, but one thing is for sure. The truth is out there. And we will unveil it. Brian. You do know that this is a suicide mission, right?
Yes, I'm willing to sign up for it, and I'm confident that I will lead them effectively enough to finish this mission.
But you don't have to do this. Sure, war is costly, but we must acknowledge who is more valuable on each side. You are one of our elites, you can't just give yourself away in the front line for one achievement. That is a waste.
Nothing is waste when we fight for freedom, brother. Do you know how we can assemble an entire union of gangs in Los Santos? From our pals like Los Aztecas, Triads to our sworn enemies Balas, Vagush. Have you put thought into how we united and swore to die for the freedom of San Andreas?
It never crossed my mind. Well, I suppose Tony is a very persuasive diplomat, isn't he?
I don't doubt he is. But even then, it's next to impossible to gather every single gang out there, especially with those who trade blood with us in the past. If we hadn't got together, we could very well have ended up as wandering bandit gangs, with no better work to do other than scavenging like wild animals. It is because we know what is important at the moment. Every single day, the government is hunting us down, and if we keep on running and hiding and setting up one another, then eventually there'll be no one left. We know what is the true path to victory, that is, united we stand, divided we fall.
I guess. But you all just know. How do you all have the same mindset like that?
Same way we discovered your existence, Alex. There was an encrypted message scattered around cribs in Los Santos. Trash can, light pole, hell, even a can on the pavement could contain the damn paper. And every crib had them, so it wasn't difficult for all gangs to just simply retrieve them and try to figure out the message. The moment I read the description of a man in that letter, I immediately knew it was you, Alex. So with the help of other gangs, I launched a search in even the most remote areas to find you, and it appeared that luck was on our side. You haven't forgotten that you are the key of this whole campaign, aren't you?
A message? Who sent them?
Some dude with a very funny name. I remember it was like, Darky or something.
Oh.
Come on, it's time for the showdown.
Of course. Right after you, buddy.
Good morning, Commander William Martinez.
You too, Commissioner.
Oh, come on, I've stated your full name, and yet you can't even be bothered to state mine. How inconsiderate, unlike the way you command your army faction.
How about skipping all these formal introduction and getting straight to our topic here?
Why the rush? We have a whole morning to spare. As you wish. After you, Commander.
No, after you.
All right, then.
This is Foxy's calling. 2 primary tangos are in sight, heading towards the meeting room.
Loud and clear, Agent Foxy. Confirm having visual on Aaron and Martinez. They will set up the air defense system any time now.
Commissioner and Commander are in the safe house. Activate the SAM turrets.
I've got the location of the air defense compound. It's in a truck depot, couple of blocks from the south of Grove Street.
Copy that, Charlie. Alex and his gang are en route to the destination. ETA 1 minute.
Be advised, the compound isn't that easy to compromise. Watch out for turrets, landmines and tons of shit in there. Snipers will also look out for your heads. Only Foxy will aid you in the breaching process, so good luck out there, soldiers.
Copy that, Charlie. Urban, Alpha Team is all set in position. What is your status?
Been tracking down the target for quite a little bit. We'll be ready in no time, brother.
Targets approaching, targets approaching. Set up the barrier.
Good morning, gentlemen. Today is your lucky day. We are taking over your shift.
Target acquired, Urban.
Open up, sir. We are taking care of the Great Hangar.
The Great Hangar? I don't remember the sanitary unit having a cleaning schedule at the Great Hangar today.
Yes, we do. Just check our paper. Authorized by the sanitary department of the airport.
All right, maybe there was a misunderstanding. Come in. Hey, is it true that we actually have a checkup today? Who give a damn? They're doing their jobs. We just sitting here collecting the paycheck.
I hacked into the hangar's gate system. Open it up, guys. Sweet. Mother of...
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe, is it?
Never in my life have I thought about this idea. We're gonna pilot this bad boy. Oh, yes. Let's go, baby. I could never imagine that one day I would step foot on this legendary war machine.
You think so? I trained with this plane every once in a while back there at the military. The cargo transporter variation of it though. But yeah, this is just a blast for us. One unit of these can level an entire town while hiding in the sky.
Basic components are relatively intact. With some maintenance and a proper pre-flight check, we can get this plane off the ground. Problem is, we need the tools for it. And definitely a plentiful amount of reserved ammo too. You don't want to run out of hot leads while raining death on targets, do you?
How are we gonna get them then?
You may want to check the security building right on the left of this hangar. They probably store enough material for us.
Alright, you go. I'll stay here and help them out.
Bullshit, we both go. Nothing is safely guaranteed. One member gone is an inconvenience at the moment.
Oh, so now you want us to die together.
Cut it, you two. There's no time to spare. This whole campaign depends on us. Just go and finish your work. Urban, how's the cockpit check going?
Dude, I've never felt so powerful sitting in a cockpit before. This is just something else. The main circuits of the board are still intact, parts are working well. Probably I need to go through this in depth to make sure we don't fuck up anything.
So, how are we going to breach in that building?
Well, I don't know. Probably we'll try to screw up some security system. I've never worked in the breaching field.
Remember when my dude Smith used to brief about all missions before departure? He knew what he was doing, and we all followed willingly. Now he's here, stuttering, eagerly taking responsibility without a single clue of anything.
What the fuck do you want me to do then?
Giving out orders. Be the old Smith I used to know.
Maybe if you stop with your nonsensical muckery.
Looks like we have a lucky guest here.
Far from it. Excuse me, sir. Can I follow you into the building? I have a shift here today.
That's bullshit. I'm the only one on duty today.
Watch your right. One tap. Easy job. Easy done.
You didn't have to do that, you know. We are not to set an alarm here.
I don't doubt you have an alternative, Mr. Ninja. But no time to spare, remember? Now, we just need a security key card to open this door and we are fine. Frisk can see if this dude has it. I don't feel like waiting for another guy to come and sucker punch him again.
Looks like our destiny in San Andreas is attached to this giant satellite dish, ain't it? Couldn't have said better. Let's get to work, partner.
There's no room for chit-chat. They're all in position now. We have to work as quickly as possible.
Got it. We're entering the building.
Now, listen carefully. In order to jam the navigation system, we have two tasks to achieve. Firstly, is to breach in the transmission system of San Andreas Army military navigation satellite, the Polybius. One of yours will enter the transmission room and locate its identity for me to hack it. Secondly, is to activate the reserve power storage from the dam so that we'll be able to form a giant beam of energy transmitting to that satellite, bus frying its system and shut down the eye of military over San Andreas.
After that, prepare to establish an air defense fortress, as the military will send in choppers in no time to investigate the perimeter. Just do as I ask, watch your back, and you are good.
Is that clear to you?
Copy that. I'll take the hacking part, you do the power system, okay? Alright, partner. Take care. You too, Andy.
Alright, so you handle the power part, right, Andy? Do you have acrophobia? Because you'll be working on a quite great height.
What do you mean great height? Doesn't this building have only one floor? Apart from those generator, how high do I have to climb? Oh.
Yeah, right. The power system is remotely controlled by a station near the rooftop. Are you nervous?
No, it's just. Is that station even in good conditions? Cause I don't want to fall while working on there.
Don't worry. Rest assured, you'll finish the job with ease. Now make your way up there.
What the? Am I seriously going to configure all of these things?
Just follow my instruction like a kid in the kindergarten, and you'll do it in no time.
So, I'm in the transmission room now. What to do next?
Okay. Now you'll search for the satellite's identity book and start searching for our target, the Polybius, if you still remember.
Alright, just hold on for a second. There's too many damn documents here for me to find the right one. I think I found it. Called Satellites Info, ain't it?
Correct. Now look through the list for me. Give me the correct class code, database region, and access password of the target.
Alright, let me see. The class code is Mike Sierra 1543. The database region is Sierra Alpha November Delta 2211. And the code is SatNav Sierra Alpha Tango November Alpha Victor.
Hold up, something is wrong with the access password. It should be a 12-digit number. Why did you call it in letters? Search carefully and see if there's any number.
That's impossible. I've searched back and forth. The correct access password is satnav. It's written crystal clear, satnav. Wrong format, I guess.
God damn it, it's not correct. It only accepts a 12-digit number. Look again, Michiel.
I already looked very carefully. It's satnav, nothing more nor less. If it doesn't register the password, then I can't do anything useful for you.
Son of a bitch. Wait, hold on. It's the name of the satellite. The Polybius Square. What did you just say, satnav, right? That's a 6-letter word, therefore, a 12-digit number. Excellent work, Michiel.
I don't understand what you just said, to be frank.
Just see it, bro. I'll enter the correct password now. 4 3 1 1 4 4
3 3 1 1 5 1. This should fucking works. Hell yeah. Take it, sucker.
Alright, you've done your part. Now, prepare to go outside and set up your defense. Make sure they don't get anywhere close to this place.
Copy that. Now I just need to wait for my partner, Andy. Wonder what took him so long. So, I'm about to finish configuring the last unit. What's the next step?
Alright, now you just need to turn on the main generator and let the power run hot. Then just get out of there before it's too hot for your comfy.
Done. Easy peasy. I'm making my way out of this chamber.
Alright, we have our eyes on the target now. It's time to let this eagle vision of the army a temporal rest. Here goes nothing. Start the clock. It's 20 minutes for you all. Good luck, my brothers.
Oh dear, now we have to deal against a damn squadron of helicopters from the army. You got any idea? I don't know. It's not like I have experience in hunting down helicopters or anything. The key factor is, we have to keep them away from this place. But where? That's the main point. They have a clear weaponry advantage, whereas we have pretty much nothing but some rocket launchers. This is so damn unbalanced. But the thing is, their weapons are mostly electric powered. Now, if we can lure them into somewhere that may interfere with their toys, we may gain a temporary upper hand. And where is such a place? Muthman took down an entire fleet without letting them a chance to return fire. I think if we lure them into its territory, it may interfere with their weapons once again. And that place is Arco del East. Sounds fun. We'll make CJ proud. I'm ready to rock and roll. God damn it, I wish I hadn't said that.
All right, Charlie. Our truck is approaching the dock. Once it enters the vicinity, the whole security system will be focused on it, giving you the chance to infiltrate and eavesdrop the meeting. Be advised, refrain yourself from killing Aaron, as Martinez will be involved in danger consequently.
State your identity and business. I'm from Military Transportation Department, shipment code US 69. Request to deliver military ammo supply at Warehouse 1. All right, shipment code corrected. Confirmed for extracting cargo at Warehouse 1. Open the gate. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Tony's gang is in. You have 4 minutes to breach in by the designated route. Keep your profile low.
You heard the lady. Curb your trigger finger and try to keep it professional. Ninja style, remember.
was slick. Now, continue to make your way along the border. There should be an oncoming truck for you to sneak past those guards undetected.
You look like you just hit a damn intense bong last night. Yeah, I didn't get enough sleep. Terrible day to serve for this big meeting, ain't it? Better get some strong coffee, my man. It's going to be one longest meeting for you there. Yeah, for sure.
All right, sector clear ahead. Keep on proceeding to the target with high care. I have them both on my watch, so take your sweet time.
How's with that cult fetish Kron and his goons?
They are transporting material to Los Santos Airport this afternoon. For their ritual.
Yeah, little Kron and his superstitious beliefs. I highly doubt such events will keep his reputation to our people intact, but that guy is just way too stubborn to obey. If that petty cult leader thinks that he can overthrow our positions as the leaders of the state, he's dead wrong. Our secret weapon is the most apparent evidence to dust him should he try to. That is, until your division failed to retrieve our special cargo.
Tell it to the faces of those dying meaninglessly for that substance.
I call it necessary sacrifice. They are soldiers, they are pawns, they are supposed to be on the front line, risking their lives for the greater good.
And what for? Being murdered by that uncaged beast of our own. Apparently nothing has become greater except my men dying. This state dying, and whatever honored value of ours, dying.
Perhaps I was economical with the truth, yes. But it isn't my duty to provide the truth in the first place. And I suppose it isn't yours to provide it either.
And what truth am I supposed to provide?
Bitter truth that we both feel ashamed of, that we try to hide, for the sake of our well-being. But no matter how hard we attempt to, there are always those who are foolish enough to uncover it. Correct, Commander? I assume we both have stories to tell. You don't have to. Time will tell everything. What matters is who lasts long enough to hear it. Among thousands of soldiers blindly following the call of duty, many die before knowing what they truly fight for.
And what becomes of those who live?
They either tell tales and be gone, or they are wise enough to treat them as bad jokes.
I heard gunshot. What the fuck just happened down there?
Martinez is down. I repeat, Martinez is down.
How did that happen? What the fuck did you just do, Foxy?
I did absolutely nothing. That wasn't my shot, by any means.
Oh, really? Care to explain why, when you were the only one to point your rifle at that meeting?
I swear, that shot didn't come from me. I have absolutely no reasons to kill Martinez and mess this campaign.
Foxy, take cover.
What the?
The myth hunters are here. Secure the perimeter.
I'm pinned down. Need some cover here.
Using your men to kill your own man. Never change. Aaron, never change. You motherfucking traitor piece of shit. Son of a...
require assistance immediately.
Finish your business with Alex. I'll deal with those snipers.
Roger that, old man. Alex, you owe me a freaking apology.
We'll deal with it later. Copy.
Commissioner is under heavy fire. Request assistance. I repeat, Commissioner is under heavy fire. Request. God damn it, we lost the signal.
Use your emergency comm unit, call in some air support, whatever you have. I'm not dying in the hand of those myth hunters today.
Diva, how are you doing on those ammo crates?
Only 2 crates to go.
We're almost set. Urban is performing a brief pre-flight check. What concerns us now is that we have to divert the airfield guards away from the vicinity. There won't be enough time for us to leave the grounds before they know what's going on and intercept our plane.
So you're saying that we should leave the plane, grab a vehicle, and start blasting them away from this area?
No, that's too risky. And you won't make it quickly enough to the dock battle. Go back to our stolen truck. I left a toy box there. It should contain my secret gadget, which greatly aids our escape.
Alright, everyone strap up. We're ready to move right now. Urban, you better be quick. Master switch on. Flaps down. Fuel quantity indicator check. Master switch off. Fuel selector valve on both. You have got to be kidding me.
Don't judge it too hastily. It's very useful in the red hands. In which case, mine.
Well, prove it. Eradicate those guards.
Flap free and secure. Main wheel tire and brake check. Fuel quantity visual check. Engine oil check level. Air filter check clear. Landing light check. No strut tire check.
Control lock removed. Ignition switch off. Avionics switch off.
What the hell is that?
Alright, party's over.
Everything's set. Let's take this angel of death into the air.
To the gate, everyone.
Bank left 270 degrees. Let's give them a last goodbye. Bravo team here, the gunship is ours. Heading towards the south, climb maintain 5000, en route to the dock battle, ETA 15 minutes.
Charlie team has finished with their satellite. The clock is counting down. 20 minutes for our efforts.
Alpha team, you'd better get rid of those turrets quickly. Delta team, it's your turn.
Lexington calling Raptor 1. Check your navigational system.
Raptor 1 copy. Confirmed the navigational system is down. What is the protocol to RTB?
Negative, Raptor 1. We're in the middle of a typhoon. Landing on the carrier right now would be a guaranteed death.
Consider heading northwest towards Bayside Marina Airport. Stay there until further commands are given.
Roger that. Raptor team is heading northwest to Bayside Marina Airport. Over and out.
Any idea on why our radars are jammed?
I don't know, Captain. We've sent a maintenance team to fix it, but they reported that everything is fine. It must have been due to an extreme natural event or something. Heavy solar activities today, I suppose?
Something big is happening, and we're sitting duck here. There's no way our planes can scout the vicinity in this weather without functional radars.
What's the order, Captain? Shall we inform other spy planes of ours to follow Raptor team?
That's a pass. All aircrafts in the air will proceed to Bayside Marina Airport. The undeployed squadrons are to remain grounded until further notice.
Copy that, Captain. Attention, all personnel on the runway are to clear the stations and secure the aircrafts grounded until further notice. I repeat, all personnel on the runway are to clear the stations and secure the aircrafts grounded until further notice. Over. Captain, we've got a situation. Buoy SF-6 just spotted an abnormal tidal frequency. It seems like an unidentified ship is heading towards our fleet.
This is an area of operation. How can a normal ship infiltrate this zone without prior warnings?
I don't know, sir. Probably their radars are jammed too. At this point, any ship can accidentally run into our fleet. It's 1,000 nautical miles from our position and closing in quickly.
Looks like we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Deploy a patrol unit of ours towards the destination, quickly.
Roger that, Captain.
Darky, do you copy? We need your eyes on the head tower.
Confirmed visuals on multiple tangos on deck. I can take out some of them, but you have to clear the below deck yourself. Breach in once I draw first blood.
Copy that, Darky. John and Mason are in position.
Edward is in position, ready to sabotage the target.
Team Thomas is in position. You are authorized to draw first blood when ready, Darky. Everyone else, stay sharp and act on command.
Intruders. Declare emergency to the whole carrier, now.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Get off your station and hands in the air, now. Show us all your clean hands. One hand down, the entire board vanished. Tower cleared. Proceed to the main control board. Holy Christ, look at this. Darky, we're in the sector, ready to cut off the carrier's transmission. Thanks for your assistance, over and out. My God, this guy is nuts. At that range in the middle of a typhoon, and he still manages to hit them by the heads? He and our former captain from nothing, Mason. You think we can pull off such shots as these? If we had to. He did his part excellently. Now it's our turn. Come here and help me out with the board. We have a chopper to catch soon.
Edward here. Proceed to shut down the power line.
Watch out! Shit!
We are under heavy fire. Request for assistance. I say again, we are under heavy fire. Request.
We are trained to finish the job quickly. Cooperate well with us and it all ends in peace. Try to do something stupid and everyone in this room dead. You copy? Now, Mr. Captain, I'd like to look at some data about the shipment schedule for the governor's military weapons. Where is his little boy, and when will it be dropped into San Andreas? Make it quick.
What the hell? Is this San Andreas army? Oh shit, this is not normal. Ceasefire, ceasefire. This is friendly. Everyone, this is San Andreas army. Ceasefire. This is friendly.
What the hell? Which unit are you from?
We are from the Navy Special Patrol Team, taking order from USS Lexington to prevent this lost cargo ship from infiltrating our carrier strike group.
Navy? I thought you were pirates.
I found it. The power line was disabled. I'm turning it back on.
Oh, my God. Who's in charge of you?
Captain James. He retreated down here with us to defend the package when we heard intels that a group of heavily armed pirates is approaching our ship. This must have been a setup.
Where's he? I have to speak to him immediately.
He's back there, dying. He got hit from one of your bullets. We're trying to keep him awake.
Captain James, what is your business in this area? Why are we not informed about a military cargo ship approaching?
We are from San Andreas Army Shipping Team Number 52, tasked with transporting the governor's secret package to Los Santos City Hall. Our navigation system died halfway to the destination, so we were wandering aimlessly around trying to reach out to a nearby ship. We found one man on a fishing ship, claiming that he knew the direction, so we let him aboard our ship. He informed us that he just escaped from a pirate gang, who soon would capture our ship to steal the package. So we all retreated down here to protect it, at all costs. Is the package still here?
It's gone, Captain. It's gone.
Who is that man? How does he look?
I've got a package for you, Darky.
Excellent. Return to the shore at once. I'll join you soon once I finish setting up the coverage for the dock battle. Don't forget to clear the trays.
Of course I will.
This is Cyclops 1. 5 more minutes until we reach the disruption signal. Prepare your firepower. Cyclops 2 here. Be advised, we are entering the vicinity of the Air Force cargo plane's crash site. That monster could be anywhere around here. Cyclops 2. Focus on the mission. We have to destroy the emitter that is disabling our satellite. You can hunt your monster in the gaming room back at the HQ later. Take it easy. It's just a joke.
Here they come.
Hey, is anyone's lock-on missile system working? Mine's out. Mine's out too. This is weird, man. Looks like we have to manually operate the missiles. Hope you guys haven't skipped any lesson on those.
They're closing in. Take one down on my signal. 1. 2. 3.
RPG incoming. I'm down. Mayday, mayday. All units, heading towards the direction of the RPG. Scan for possible contacts.
I took one of them down. They are searching for my position. Quickly set up your distraction. I got it. I'm on my way.
A flare is on my 9. Contact might be approaching from there. Scan the area. Unidentified vehicle moving out from the flare area. Take it out.
Right, now make a run for it. I'll get the car ready.
No sign of possible tangos from the car. Check the surroundings. moving vehicles in the same area. Chase it down.
They're on our tail right now. What's the plan? Step 1, lure them away from here as far as possible. Cool. What about step 2? We haven't made it far enough. Have we made it far enough? Wait for it. They're closing in. What are you planning to do? Relax, Andy. They aren't hunting us. We are. What is that even supposed to mean?
I got you on my web, Chopper Boys.
Playtime is over.
Jesus, mother of Christ.
You see, what did I tell you? The hunters become the hunted.
Bird Nest 1 reports, an intruder is approaching our vicinity, directly through the main gate.
Bird Nest 2 here. Confirm the Tango is in sight. Request for permission to fire. Negative, Bird Nest. No one is crazy enough to breach in our base alone. Scan the surroundings. He might be hiding back up.
Bird Nest 1 here. Confirm Tango has called for backup. A semi-truck with a big trailer is heading towards our vicinity.
Tango is inbound. Bird Nest 1, take him down. Bird Nest 2 and 3, secure the truck in its periphery. Bird Nest 1, do you copy? Bird Nest 1, answer me.
God damn it, we are ambushed by their snipers. Take cover.
Nice save, old man. You haven't got too rusty a bit.
Just another day at the office. These newly hired mercenaries aren't nothing compared to those I had to face against back then.
That's for sure. Alex, we've cleared all of their sniper nests. It's your turn to tear down their fortress. Do not disappoint us.
Our snipers are down. All units cover the main entrance and the central base, ASAP. Holy. Mother up. God.
Team 2, stay here and cover. The rest, follow me into the control room.
Our time is up. I repeat, our time is up.
So you do know the governor's schedule. Show us the plan, right now.
I'm on it. Take it easy.
You are too reckless to come here just by a small team like that.
Excuse me.
I said you are too reckless to even assume that you're controlling this situation. The moment our comms shut down, the whole fleet is going to aid us any minute soon. There's no way you can defend here against our allies, nor even think about an escape. We all have you surrounded. Your mission of capturing this ship turns out completely worthless.
Who said that we are going to capture this ship? Superb, man. I have no idea that Docky can operate a destroyer's missile system.
It's high noon, baby. Show them what it takes to mess with the Myth Hunters. Diva, Nicholas, let's hit them with everything we've got.
These are for my fallen brothers, you motherfuckers.
How's the situation down there? Alpha Team? What's the status of Commander Martinez?
Martinez is history, killed by Aaron's men. He was set up, there's nothing we could do. Disappointing, I know.
It's okay. This would happen sooner or later. Commander knew what he was into when he signed me up for this. God bless his soul.
Is our deal still intact?
No, I'll renew it. Kill his murderer for me.
My pleasure.
Evac is coming. This way, Commissioner. Hurry up.
Target is escaping. Let's bid him farewell.
Get him, boys.
We're under heavy fire from all directions. Request for nearest security to prepare the evac site in Los Santos International Airport. Now.
Headquarters, this is Commissioner's personal secret agency team. We are under heavy fire from all directions, currently holding siege in an abandoned warehouse. Request for immediate air support and evac transport at the current coordination.
Long time no see, old friend. How does it feel begging for your life in front of the man whose wife you brutally murdered? You treated me like one of your fucking puns, just for it all to come down to this. Who is the pun now, you piece of shit?
Begging? For my life? Never. This is not even close to over yet. I saved you from a war you could never possibly imagine. You think God judges you as a hero? By siding with enemies of the state? You had it all coming, Charlie.
God will judge me until the time comes, not today. Today is when I take you to his judgment first. Elena sent her regards. Say goodnight, Aaron. Very nice, thank you for the intel. I know you are capable of cooperating in peace. Now, as we promised, we are getting off this ship, so you had better not open your mouth until...
Oh, no.
That's not supposed to trigger, is it?
Son of a bitch.
Thomas, can you read me? Thomas, are you loud and copy? Abandoned ship right now. I repeat, abandoned ship. Thomas, loud and clear. I think we just got hit by something. That's a torpedo. They are sending more firepower to your location. All personnel on board have abandoned ship. If you're late, you're sleeping with the fishes in this typhoon. Roger that. Get up on your feet, my soldiers. We are leaving.
That's Thomas' team. I have to help them.
No, you aren't. Don't be a fool, Darky. The typhoon is getting stronger and reinforcements are coming. Get out of there while you still can. They are special force. They can handle themselves.
Motherbird is in position, ready for extraction protocol.
Speed up, guys. Jump in. Gotcha, Tyrone. You were always the last.
Motherbird here. Extraction is completed. Heading back to HQ. ETA 30 minutes.
The people of San Andreas have made their decision, rightfully, as they should, and rightfully, as they have. To break out from your claustrophobic concentration camps, and gather in the broad city hall's air of freedom. The people of San Andreas have cleared their thoughts, inevitably, as they should, and inevitably, as they have. To perceivably refrain from all your lies and threats, and blindly follow the call from their hearts, of the truth, and hope. The people of San Andreas, our citizens, deserve much more than this. They want freedom, not imprisonment. They want justice, not iniquity. And they want the truth, not lies.
But you, the supposed servants of the people, ignored their insistences. You caged them all, rather than respecting their freedom. You implemented unjustified policies, rather than listening to their voice. And you covered it all up, rather than be responsible to your citizens. It was all because of you having illegally confined our people, dictated their rights, and poorly attempted to mask your crimes. Therefore, our people will rightfully stand up and fight, revolutionize themselves, and effectively reveal your sinister face. You, the foully representatives of a corrupted system, have either executed, or retired our patriots, as well as your mindless ragdolls restricting our people's freedom, and taking away their most essential human rights. Therefore, I, the former president of San Andreas and its brave citizens, officially discharge your governing role, and declare war against your tyranny, by armed violence. Our people will fight for their deserving freedom, as well as their originally true right, to rule this state independently.
That's how it should be. Now 2 of their important figures are dead. They are no match for us. The people of San Andreas will soon prevail this war in no time. I highly doubt it, bro. We are only halfway there, and the remaining 2 heads are definitely far from being easily fetched. Can't just rely on the people alone. We have to completely shut down the last 2 threats.
Didn't Martinez die already? They lost the primary military aid, so how dangerous they can be to us anyway. I say it's worth a celebration for all of us before the time of decisive operations.
Much as I'd love to, Diva, it won't be tactically sound to lay back while our enemies do whatever God knows out there. Remember that the Epsilon will have a ritual in this afternoon, and if we don't stop them, things can go very wrong.
Well, until the time is right, shall we all just have a quick rest to rejuvenate ourselves? We'll have quite a long day.
What the hell happened, Soar? Not my fault, Urban. Some external signals are intervening the transmission. I'm trying to reboot the broadcast here.
I thought you said the big ear is pretty much secured.
This attack isn't on the big ear. This is a signal from the periphery of San Andreas, and I have no idea from which it originated.
Well then you'd better get it back online quickly. I'm waiting to see how those people rip the defense line of the town hall.
Shut it, old man. Don't you see I'm trying very hard here?
Greetings, you primitive chaos supporters of San Andreas. Kudos to you all for having captured my primary dock of Los Santos while assassinating my 2 apprentices. So much blood for one small zone and 2 heads. Kudos for having gathered enough people to organize a circuit in front of my town hall. My men may be outnumbered, but they are never swayed, and so will my judgment toward these unforgivable sins. You may have succeeded in weakening the governmental system of San Andreas, but I have the authorization from the council to level your hometown all the way back to the Stone Age, which was approved after nothing but your so-called revolution. So you see, time is ticking. There is no going back now. You all have committed serious mutiny against those ensuring safety for you all from the myth. And now, you all must pay.
Our intel reports that the governor will arrive at the Easter Bay Airport, San Fierro, in an hour. Chances are he will bring his fat boy along, and even more likely that it's already on a countdown.
At the same time, Kron and his goons will perform their ritual to summon their god, and with those mystical shit happened all the time, only God knows what power they can fetch if they succeed.
So I suppose this is the time to tie up all loose ends, to finish all this mess, right here, right now. Since the people of San Andreas are on our side now, it's much easier to expose their true faces and shut their plans down for good. Obviously it's not going to be easy. It's hard already to defuse a bomb, let alone a nuke. We can ambush the governor, but we aren't likely to save our people once the warhead is settled. Son of a bitch wants to go down with this state.
We are well-trained professionals. We can deal with him easily if we manage to make him talk. Soar is an extremely intelligent cyber specialist. I'm sure he can find a way to defuse the nuke in time.
I don't doubt you guys can. But what about Kron and his goons?
A squad of mine will deal with them well enough.
You have to directly face against Kron. You are the only one that can play the mind game against him. Don't underestimate their powers. The Epsilon has always been a formidable enemy of ours. Besides, the governor is our primary target, and rightly so. We will bring him into the light.
Then you will all die. You have to get through a dense line of security in order to approach him, and even more so to reach the warhead, whose defusal code you don't even have. You are risking your lives for nothing without our help.
When the Special Force team was formed, we swore upon the graves of people who died uncovering the truth. On behalf of them, to behead the governor and expose all his filthy lies that shed rivers of innocent blood. Now we have the chance to do so, and there's no more stopping. It is the time, and if we have to die with this state for the truth, let it be. You, on the other hand, are the silent outcasts that help shielding this state against most supernatural forces, even when no one knows your names, your duty, or even your existence. And that's why you must live, because without you, this state won't be peaceful as it was. So long as the myth knows that there are always hunters going after them.
So, I suppose this is where we part ways.
It is. Farewell, Darky Hunt, my former leader. It's been an honor to work with you, before and once again. Send my sincerest regards to our brothers. Thomas Collins, out.
Darky Hunt, are you there?
I am. What brings you here?
I have a deal to complete with you.
I reckon our deal was wrecked due to Martinez's demise, wasn't it?
Apparently, a member of yours helped redeem this deal by ending the life of Martinez's murderer. So it is what it is. I have to fulfill what I promised.
That's delightful to hear. Then, show me what you've got.
Sure thing. This is what the governor has been up to for all those years. A nightmaric biochemical weapon that will tear down anything in its path towards its designated prey. A well-crafted war machine. I suppose you already know about this, Special Agent?
Nemesis. Yes, I heard about it, long after being a special agent.
Then that's what the tunnel I entered was designed for. To keep this abomination captive, out of sight from innocent civilians. Apparently, it was a part of Army's super soldiers' plan, with a view to create perfect combat machines designated for the most challenging missions ever. In order to achieve that, they have to create what they call a super specimen with traits exceeding that of ordinary human. Immense strength, immense intelligence, immense durability, a wide range of experience on how to kill, and obviously, absolute obedience.
And how so?
They pick up a body that's as healthy as possible, then make it half past dead. Then, it's fueled with certain mixtures of chemical that only God knows what they are. Along with them are 4 samples of 4 extraordinary people accordingly to those 4 traits: strength, intelligence, durability, and military experience.
What about the obedience part?
That's the problem. In order to fully control Nemesis, they need a special chemical substance, which is extremely toxic and must be handled only by specialized means of transport. The prototype model lacked this, and despite most steps being done correctly, the aftermath was devastating. Nemesis went rogue and decimated the entire testing chamber, killing almost all scientists inside there. Fortunately, some of them made it out alive. Until they managed to successfully brew the chemical substance, 14 attempts have been made to neutralize Nemesis rage under that tunnel, to no avail obviously. However, I've only got 13 recorded files so far, as the first one is confidential. The last attempt was made 5 years ago. Subject: Diva and his fellow myth hunters. Result: Diva was missing, the rest were deceased. Despite the loss, Nemesis was finally put to a hibernation. And now, as the military has succeeded in creating the chemical mixture, the only thing they need to do is wake up the monster and completely take control of it.
I see. Any idea about whoever else might be in the tunnel with you at that time? According to your claim that the tunnel was recently used, how do you know if it's the governor's men or anything?
I can't know for sure. Maybe SAR's record about whatever my brain could trace back can be more useful than I am now. That's all information I can provide.
You've done a great job, Nicholas. Are you going to be on duty with us?
Much as I want to, I prefer staying at the base and relaxing, after all those chaotic events I suffered from. I can help SAR with whatever he needs to.
Very well, then be as you wish. Just don't set this base on fire, and you're good to go. Anything new so far? What? Of course, Darky, some very interesting discoveries here. You remember the Morse code we got just some days ago? Well, later that night Urban and I went to Panopticon and discovered the corpse of your trucking pal, Fred. Foxy helped me unveil him. Believe it or not, there is another code carved into his intestine. Fred? That sure sucks, but how was the code in his internal organs is beyond me. Anything else? In the audio record I managed to decrypt from Nicholas' brain scanning session, there also was a code, being chanted in unknown voices. It appeared to be higher in volume as Nick was trying to run away from whatever it was down there. In short, we have 3 codes in total. And the most striking fact is that they are identical in form. It's almost as if they were made for the same purpose. So what is your take on this? It's odd, man. First the Morse code, then Fred's corpse, then Nick's arrival. It's 3 unexpected events, and 3 codes we have. It's almost as if someone deliberately sent them to us, for us to do something with it. If my speculation is true, then the codes surely benefit us in a way. But what kind of top-secret vault that requires 3 codes at the same time? Hell, not even nuclear launch code is as complicated as that, because... or is it? Edward used to tell me about the Cerberus code, consisting of 3 access codes, used as a fail-safe device to prevent any authorized nuke from going off. Holy hell. But if we are having one of the most powerful code combinations in existence here, how did we fetch them all so secretly, yet so easily as that? These codes are supposed to be extremely well hidden, and well protected by the government. Who knows? But you'd better send these codes to the Special Force team, quickly. They need to know about this.
Hi there. Why are you still here? Aren't we all going to be on duty in half an hour?
Foxy, what are you doing here?
To remind you guys of our primary mission. Did I miss out on something?
Just chatting on some strange findings we've had all those time. Speaking of which, I don't suppose the code is the only thing you've discovered in Nicholas' brain scanning process, no. You are right, Darky. Apart from the code, most other sounds are just relatively useless, so I leave them out. However, there's one particular sound that is very unsettling to me, which I don't even know if you'd believe me or not.
I've seen enough weird shit in my lifetime, so I don't think anything can surprise me anymore.
When Nick was running out of the tunnel, I was paying attention to the background ambience when I suddenly caught a strange melody in the distance. At first, I thought it was just my mind playing tricks on me. But after filtering that exact part many times, I made a spine-chilling discovery. It was the sound of a piano.
What? How? And how was it like?
It was pretty far in the distance, so I had to amplify the audio footage quite a lot. What's scary is that it sounds old, worn out, and too imperfect to be a simple recording. I don't want to sound smart, but it's almost like someone is down there playing that piano.
Can I by any chance have a quick look at that footage? I really need to know what it's like.
Feel free to do so. I've already saved the filtered one in this machine. After using it, remember to turn it off properly, otherwise I don't feel like hosting another session for our poor guest.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
And don't forget we are still on a mission here. So I'd advise you to see what you need to see quick, then prepare yourself well enough to continue with more tasks in the future. Sir, follow me to the headquarter room. Got it, Darky. But how are we going to send them to Thomas? Motherfucker blocked our radio channel already. You'll have to resort to the big ear once again. Two cannons in the trunk, two more in Mitchell and Andy's car. That should do it nicely. And 4 men on a mission against the entire fleet of Epsilonists armed to the damn teeth. Because they'd better be when they escort hostages. Count Darkian, that's a 5. He provides support from above, we kick their asses down the ground. Ain't that heaven? Classical genius mindset, ain't it? We have some of the best guys here, yet even that old crooked gets to sleep soundly while we are out here doing all the dirty work. Buddy, ever heard of something called squad conservation? We can't just deal the final blow to this small convoy alone, we have to slowly torment them while progressively taking over their space. You'll definitely get to kill that bitch Kron soon, just make sure to book in advance. Right, I'll get to do it soon. And I will be the one to put the bullet in his head. I say it, I will do it. I definitely will blow that fucker face off. That you should see how wonderful it would be to see his face get blown off completely. That you should see.
Kiflam, uncle brother. Kiflam. So how is our progress on the island? Perfectly assembled. The sacrificial altar has been finished and all of our tracts have been collected. What's left are our 6 young pretty ladies, and our only honorable guest. That's weird. Kron hasn't captured him yet? It's his own problem. Until then, just take the coordinate attached to one of those virgins and destroy the truck. Make space for our ladies, uncle brothers. Shit! It's Sniper. Take cover.
We are on watch. Michiel and Andy, take point.
Got it. Let's go.
Take your time, gentlemen. We don't want to step into a trap by those Epsilonists.
Wake up, ladies. It's time to go home. They are quite heavy sleepers, and they... Looks like we have to wake them up directly.
This is strange. I expect us to face a much bigger convoy than this. Don't you think this is a little bit too easy? Yeah, I'm wondering why. Aren't these virgins one of the compulsory elements of the ritual? I can only hope this will be an easy cake.
Let me see. I think we've found what we need here. Nice work, Andy. Send it to Darky quick, and we're good to go. Something's wrong, guys. There are no ladies here. Just a bunch of mannequins.
The hell does that mean? Are we being jackass here? Don't you try to amuse me.
We are totally serious. Real hostages aren't here. This is just a decoy.
What the fuck? Darky, are they joking?
Please tell us what the fuck is happening down here.
You shouldn't have come here, uncle brother.
What the fuck? Darky, who the hell was that? What in the name of God is happening? Get out of there. Fucking hell, get out of here, Alex.
What the?
Michiel, Andy. Shit. What the hell? Now they have race car too. Darky, do something. Hyperspeed target and constant changes of motion. There's nothing I can do. You have to lose their tail somehow.
Good luck, my brother.
Fuck. Piece of shit. Where the fuck is your gun? We both left them behind. You idiot. Will we do something really stupid? What are you doing? Oh god. That's what happens when you mess with Urban the Legend, you son of a bitch. Chill the hell out, Urban. It was an unwanted accident. What the fuck do you mean it was an accident? We just fucking lost 2 of our guys back there. And I lost my homies in the docks fight? That's what it sometimes has to be. No war is without casualties. Oh really? We won the battle eventually, and took over the dock. Here? We left them die for nothing, and ran away like fucking chickens. We have to accept the hard truth, buddy. Kron is never an easy opponent to face against. So is Darky. Why the fuck didn't he tell us that there would be an ambush? Couldn't he see that coming? Are you blaming on Darky now? Why the fuck would I not? This is his campaign, this is his responsibility. Oh perfect, now he's here. Why don't you tell us all what the fuck happened back there? What do you expect him to answer? Our intel reported their hostage truck's position. Turns out to be an ambush. It is what it is. Oh really? Because I want to ask much more. Like why the fuck did Kron call you uncle brother? I'm reading a lot of signals outside of our base. We are surrounded by the Epsilon. Get a grip, Urban. This isn't time for panicking. We must pick ourselves up and ready for our next plans. This is just ridiculous. I heard that, Urban. I don't give a fuck if you do.
You know who we are. You know why we are here. You've destroyed our temple once. Now you're coming back to wreck our operation. I don't think so, Miss Hunters. We have our limits. 2 pretty boys of yours have gone up there awaiting different judgment, and now you all are going to be the same. But, come to think of it, your old base was taken over not so long ago, and now you little rats have to hide in this small little chamber, unable to escape your fate. That's just pathetic. But the Epsilon is a place of happiness, and we seek for nothing but cooperative spirit from you to ensure happiness. And that's why I can help you keep death and forestall his almighty judgment. In 10 minutes, your central tactician, Darky Hunt, is to surrender himself and come with us. Failure to comply will simply lead to his wrath over your base, and I won't be able to do any justice to you then. Make up your mind, I'm awaiting your final decision. Give them.
Fucking shit. Motherfucker. You all go to hell. You all go to fucking hell. What the hell is this? And a series of number 2? Is this a coordinate? What are you trying to hide, Darky? This is madness, Darky. This is total madness. It's unacceptable. You can't just surrender yourself like that. You are the goddamn leader of our team. Where are we heading to without a head like you? Exactly, Darky, it's too soon to think about surrendering. This base is very sturdy. There's no way we can all be killed. At least some of us can escape, some will die. But that can't be you. You have to live. This is it, everyone. We're sitting ducks here, and any wrong decision may lead to our perish. As your leader, I can't let that happen. Not any one of you. That's why I'll have to go out there and face them alone. Our campaign is almost finished. Everything is at where it should be. The governor is the special forces target, and now I'm buying some time from the Epsilon for you. There's no need for meaningless sacrificial anymore. We are all safe. For you to stay intact, I have to get bloody. Good luck fighting. It's all on you now. Are you leaving without saying goodbye to me? You are mean, Darky. Always has been. Just shut the hell up, won't you, Urban? We've already suffered from enough loss. There's no need to add fuel to the fire anymore. Oh, is it? And you all accept them as necessary loss? Well, my job here is simple. I just want to justify if this loss is totally worth it or not, especially after I have found the truth about my best friend's death. You tell them, Darky. What the hell? Darky, what did he just say? Enogon sends his regards, by the way, but in my dream, thanks to him, I know it all. It's already a miracle that his necklace wasn't destroyed when he collapsed after being killed. And how miracle is it that the recording device attached to it also remains untouched? Did he purposely leave it behind? Everything happened that night, you know it all. And what for? Did you purposely set up his death? I thought so, because after all it has to be a meaningful sacrifice for you to lay waste to your own brothers, right? Were Andy and Michio's death justified too? And not just that, why did Kron call you Uncle Brother? Why does the Epsilon know every single detail about our plan, the location of our new base, the agent's affiliation with us, and now our operation? Why so, Darky? The answer is so apparent, ain't it? Because you are a member of Epsilon yourself. You traded blows with them, you got into deals with them. You left our base at the farm behind, you sold our blood brothers out. Whatever dirty tricks you have can stay hidden from me forever. And that's why I have to make it clear, Darky. I'm no use to you anymore. Whatever tactic you came up against them, it stays that way. This is you and your supporters' war now? I have no duty to finish it with you all. I'm tired of all this mess. I'll stay here, and when the next day comes, no one will hear anything from me. Simple as that.
Darky wants me to give you this. This is what he made me listen to in that interrogation room. Only now is it yours. Consider this my only souvenir ever for you.
Where do you think you are going?
Finish my job. Avenge my wife, obviously. Who are you, and why are you here? I'm a former servant of the governor, and I'm here to file a complaint with him.
So, what are we going to do now? What to do now? Not a lot, I assume. We'll stay here until the end of the day. Epsilon will deal with themselves. The Special Force team is on their way to stop the governor and defuse the bomb. Even if they fail to, this bunker is safe enough for us. And everything just ends like this? What if the Special Force fails and the governor survives? What if Darky is brutally tortured by those former whatever of his? Where's our code of honor? I can't believe that we just leave him to his fate, then believe it now. It is what's happening, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just lost 2 members, then our primary tactician. Are you saying that we should gear up ourselves and go all out against both of them like true heroes? There has to be a way out. We can't just let fate decide
Hey,
this war
you
like
still
this.
remember the
Shut
location
the
of
hell
that
up,
underground
Sword.
tunnel, do you?
Yes, I do. Why are you asking that?
Can you take me back there?
No way. Are you joking? That's suicidal.
At least only I'll die. You just need to take me there and get the hell out as quickly as possible. Or if you want to, I'll jump out from your car so that you won't lose the momentum. I'll go in there by myself.
Jesus, why are you taking it that extreme? Alright, you don't have to be like that. I'll follow you into the tunnel. But if something goes wrong, I'll be the first to run all the way out there, okay?
Good. Then shall we set off before this state is blown to dust?
What are you two thinking? Don't you notice that everything is going apeshit out there? I don't feel like digging 2 more graves if you don't make it back alive.
I have the rights to choose where I die. Besides, you already noticed my quarrel with Darky before. I came here with a purpose, and this is my purpose. We are leaving, and you are welcome to try and stop us, should you like.
She's right. I would not choose to stop her if I were you.
Come on, Turtle. We have to go now.
Alright, I'm going.
I still don't understand why Darky is a member of Epsilon, and no one knows a bit about that in the beginning. I assume it's either you are not that great of myth hunters, or he hides it pretty well. But why now?
Actually, it came as no surprise to me at all. Because I've already known about that in the very first place.
I see. Now this slicky know-it-all reveals that he knows the dirty truth all the time. Why even bother hiding? Why didn't you tell them about that when you first met them?
First of all, no one would believe me, obviously. Second of all, there's no reason to unveil it, as it would have changed the whole operation from when the war started, and we wouldn't get to where we are now. Darky has been plotting his vengeance for much longer than you can imagine, and I was the first one to agree not to say anything.
Oh, so it's that. But why vengeance? Exactly what happened between Darky and the Epsilon in the first place? And why did the Epsilon want to capture him, not the rest of us?
Well, if you do want to know, we have to trace back to the very beginning. During my exile, I've been secretly spying on the Epsilon on multiple occasions, and it turns out that not all of them are what they are thought to be. But that's a long story. Are you all up for a story now? Of course, why not? Like, what is there else for us to entertain ourselves besides a good story, right? Alright, then pay attention, guys. We're gonna go pretty far back into the past. To the very fundamental structure of the Epsilon cult, to when they were just a small group of cultists, but with actual miracle powers. To the times when they had a more sensible purpose, that is, to bring happiness to people. The Epsilon program originally was founded as a cult in order to offer psychological therapy, as well as to open a path for those who lose their faiths in life. That is one of the most basic tenet of the Epsilon. We all come from the same tree. They want to shelter the outcast of the society and give them a new home, with a new set of beliefs to follow and make their life meaningful. As you've already known, they worship 3 gods. Kiflam, the mightiest of them all. Krent, the second mightiest obviously, and finally Krav. And there are these so-called people known as descendants of Krav, those with specific birthmarks on their faces. According to the Epsilon traditions, anyone can welcomed and sheltered by the Epsilon, but only those with birthmarks or descendants can be voted as the leader of the cult. However, the age of internet and modern technology came, and so the Epsilon was corrupted, specifically after Chris Formage took the leader role. He turned the Epsilon into nothing but one hoax, luring people to give him money stacks. The outcome was, the Epsilon's reputation was heavily damaged, to the point that they were condemned as criminals and banned from all public places and events. After the prosecution of Chris Formage, and eventually his imprisonment, the Epsilon sought to elect a new leader who would bring the Epsilon back to where it should be. A place for happiness and protection. Since Chris was never a Kraft's descendant to begin with, they had to be very strict in making sure that the right men of Epsilon will be in charge.
Thus, an actual Kraft's descendant would be the supreme leader of them all.
Not just one. 12 descendants of Kraft were found, and their personal informations remained secured until the eventual election came. All we know is, those 12 descendants were in charge of their respective branches, and some of them even tried to assert dominance over one another. But when the time came, they would eventually sit down and get ready to be judged by all Epsilon members. Only one of them would be worthy to be the true leader of Epsilon. Any one of them, except for a person. That is, Kron. Kron was never a Kraft's descendant, and never will be. But he had a lust for power, because throughout his time, under the command of Chris Formage, he was nothing but a petty servant. Kron was a born leader, and expected to be recognized as such, but obviously Chris would just laugh into the face of his, despite the fact that he wasn't a descendant to begin with. And so, he couldn't waste the opportunity to get into the war for the throne. He got plastic surgery to place a faked birthmark on his face which originally wasn't there, and he gathered an own group of his supporters, consisting of many members from many branches. The goal of his was clear-cut. He wanted to expand his reputation in the Epsilon cult, and at the same time, gathered enough information to eliminate every single opponent on his way to the throne. And that's exactly what happened. With the help of corrupted members, he managed to wipe out the majority of Kraft descendants. Most of them were either assassinated or involved in staged accidents. With no opponent left to face against, Kron became the unanimous leader of the Epsilon. Thus the Dark Age of Epsilon began. He turned it into a horrific dictatorial cult, with the help of the myths to ensure his total domination. He sought to expand the Epsilon's influence by committing serious crimes, as you've witnessed throughout the past 5 years. However, there's one thing Kron wasn't aware of. There is one Kraft's descendant left, and he managed to get plastic surgery to hide his birthmark so that no one else could find him. His Epsilon branch members refused to cooperate with Kron, resulting in their doom. But some of them still survived, and I was fortunate enough to get some information from them. I was shown the image of Kraft's last descendant, his name, and his personal data. Then throughout all those years, I had been trying to seek for him, in order to bring him back to his rightful place, and eradicate Kron's sinful legacy. To no avail. Until that day, when we finally met on the wooden cabin of Mount Gilead. You mean, Darky isn't just a member of Epsilon? He is also the last Kraft's descendant? Correct, that's why I wasn't trying to stop Darky when he surrendered himself to the Epsilon, because I know he's up to something. There's no way he would give up that easily. But I don't understand what is Darky up to surrendering to the Epsilon like that. He's their most wanted not only as the last Kraft's descendant, but also as a necessary component for the ritual.
I was fetching some beverages for my next day when I suddenly witnessed several black cars passing my shop towards Mount Gilead. It was late, and probably I was kinda high, so I just somehow followed them. Surprisingly, I wasn't caught. But what happened next couldn't have made me more regretful for that decision. After tailing those men for a while, I discovered that they were government agents, dressing in all black and armed to the teeth. Because of that, I just hid from afar as I watched those men dragging an elderly woman out in front of a wooden cabin. Then there's the nightmaric scene that probably will haunt me for life. They dragged out from their truck, A total abomination of pig and human with blood everywhere on its body. It made a loud screech as it slowly decapitated that poor woman with a fucking chainsaw. It was so gruesome that I couldn't even help vomiting right on the scene, and without a second thought, I immediately retreated from Mount Chiliad and went back to this bar for a booze.
That's an interesting story to hear, but I highly doubt it. Is there any specific information you got from that?
I think I do. Before executing that lady, I did hear someone from those agents making a speech about her. And as far as I remember, I heard a name like Elena Johnson. Yeah, I could be blasted, but my ears never deceive me.
That's very intriguing. But I'm kind of busy now, my friend back home is starving. Thanks for the story, hoping to see you around. Elena Johnson, wife of Charlie Johnson, former spy of San Andreas military. I hope you are absolutely right about this, Darky.
We have the result. Please come in, Mr. Enogon.
So, how did my diagnosis go?
Not very positive, I'm afraid.
So, any good news on your health? God damn, I wish it were. Are you absolutely sure that you're still up for the challenge? Losing you will be very difficult for our plan and our team, especially to a certain person. Well, I'm gonna die from this so-called cancer anyway, so it's inevitable, right? I suppose it's an exchange, nothing more nor less. How are you getting on with that old man at your casino? Charlie, you are saying? Well, he's fine. He's kinda good at gambling, though, taking a large sum of money from our casino in blackjack. But I love working with him, because the more he wins, the more I get tipped. A very generous man, indeed. But why is he so important to us? He's not just an ordinary man with a gambling hobby. He's an ex-military personnel with various experience of working with the government. Should the leaders of the state declare war against us, he will be a huge asset to our team. And not just that, he is also the father of my old friend at the FBI, Andrew Johnson. His son died mysteriously years ago, and he has been working tirelessly to uncover the truth. Now, if the government wants to get rid of us, they will have to send no one else but him, since he is the closest affiliation to meth hunters ever there is, you and his son. You will be an effective bait to get him closer to us, then we'll set up a trap to capture him. With his son and potentially another close family member of him dying, he will be convinced to join us to avenge them. But the worst part about this plan is, you can be killed. I understand. An eye for an eye. And I'll be your sacrificial pawn. Urban definitely won't like this at all. He'll learn too. And the most interesting part is, he is the main puzzle of this whole campaign. After my departure from the base to join the Epsilon, he will be the one to put the clues together and solve my riddles. Only then can he launch a whole new campaign and end this war once for all. One of those clues has to come from you. That's why you should always keep this necklace, so that I can monitor your process and record evidence for my purposes. You planned it all in advance? And it's the optimal cost to win this war? There will be blood. Are you willing to do what is necessary to win this war? Whatever it takes, Darky. So, it's all planned. What's planned? Darky being captured is a plan? Why so? I had a peek in the Epsilon's journal. The secret man has to be a former Epsilon member, a traitor particularly. Their plan is to let Kiflum absorb his central soul, then take over his body, and thus reborn in a new human bond. But Kron doesn't know that Darky is an actual Kraft's descendant.
And his identity was never leaked in the first place.
So, Darky is facing directly against Kiflum. No, he's trying to bargain with Kiflum. And he did it. That son of a bitch did it. It was him. It was him all along. all the paranormal events that occurred, all the codes we've received, all the messages we've been informed. It was him traveling back from the future to guide us with the power of Kiflum. He tried to warn us, and everything he warned about happened. Kron knows about our base because he wants them to be. Even them capturing our base at the farm. He staged it all from the very beginning. They know us, but he left behind the relics. Even Mitchell and Andy weren't hostages, but they were actually spying for him, and he knows them. It was an exchange, nothing more nor less. So wait. Does that mean the myths have been on our side all the time? Temporarily, yes. He used the power of Kiflum to manipulate them, to connect all the dots. He wants us to solve his riddle. That's it. We have to rescue Darky now.
Are you insane? Just a couple of minutes to go and this whole state will turn to ash. Besides, we don't even know where Darky is at the moment.
We do know. Soar. The coordinate from Minogon's necklace.
How many personals are there?
I counted 8. That's a lot. What's the rule of engagement? Sweep it all? Or pacifist route? If only Thomas was here, he definitely would figure something out for us. Kenneth, I'll do the talking. You guys prepare the firepower, in case things go wrong. Copy that. We've got your back. So, are we supposed to just be here and die with this bomb?
It's an order. We have to guard the bomb and make sure it detonates.
And it's an order from whom?
None of your business. The governor wants to see the bang, and there will be.
Which kills his man? His own people? His citizens? Everything has been built in this state to ashes?
Hey, no one has the authority but him. You may want to consult the federal council if this goes against your wishes.
What does the federal council do when the leader of the state is fucking this place up? Nothing. Are you supposed to be servants of federal council, or that guy governor? You are the army of the people. You protect this state and its people. You don't obey the orders of those corrupted leaders. You belong to a band of brothers, under the lead of William Martinez.
Commander Martinez is history.
And under whose order was he retired permanently, I wonder? His own master? That's the problem, you see. He did not serve the governor. He fought for the truth, for the greater good of his own army and his people in this state, which cost him his life. And then there are you guys, blindly follow the orders of higher authorities. You think he'll rest in peace knowing his brothers are pointing guns at their own citizens, their own families?
As I have said, Commander Martinez is dead. The army does not have a head now. We follow the strict code of ranking. The head wolf gone, another stronger wolf will take place.
Only if the wolf has the respect of the whole pack. And respect must be earned. You don't respect the governor, you know it's true. Deep down, you know this is all unjustified, but the fear of punishment blinds you from seeing the truth.
Shit sounds tight. Shall we go boom?
We don't have the signal. Just be patient and have faith. I believe John can do it.
You make valid points. So what do you want to offer?
A chance of redemption. We attempt to defuse the bomb, you guys keep us guarded.
Ridiculous. The bomb is remotely controlled by a top-secret code combination which is only owned by the heads of the states.
That's none of your business, ain't it? Worst case is we'll all go to hell, but at least we'll have cleansed ourselves from all the sins.
Understood. All is held, it ends well. We'll be watching outside.
Good luck.
That was easier than expected. No time to rejoice. They'll buy us some time. We must return to work quickly. Tyrone, I'm on it.
Clear. Clear also. The governor must be in the remaining room. This is it. The moment of truth. Come here wherever you are, little rat. Hiding inside this room with a bunch of guards won't save you from your demise. I'm your nightmare coming to life, and I'm taking you to fucking hell. Prepare your boomsticks. We're storming into his little hideout. Armed and ready. But before breaching in, there is one more extra step to be cautious. What?
What the hell? What did you just do?
Don't worry, it's a tranquilizer dart. He'll just sleep for quite a long time.
But why would you do that? He just cleared the pathway for us towards the governor.
I don't trust him. He used to work under the governor's command. He either wanted to kill the governor, or tried to lure us into a trap. I won't let him interfere with my mission.
He did the dirty work for us to get here nonetheless. You aren't letting him lying out here all exposed, are you?
Be glad that I did consider. The governor is trapped and here. He won't try to escape. You may want to bring this old man down to the bunker with me.
And just leave him back there.
Hey, at least he'll be safer from the potential nuclear blast than us if my team doesn't succeed in defusing the bomb.
This is the cave you talking about during the seance.
It is. The worst place on Earth.
Sounds about right. Come on, let's see what we can find here. Better stay close or you'll get lost in this hellhole. I'll clear the warehouse. You stay and watch my back. Cargo crates are all intact, but they are left empty.
Someone else is here with me too. I don't want to get detected. He's coming towards me. I have a bad feeling about this. I have to hide. I can't risk it.
God damn it. All right, find a place to hide. Make it quick.
Commander. I just heard something run past my back.
Stay focused, Nick. Don't let them overtake your mind. We have a time limit here.
Hey there, nerd. There's nothing of interest here. We have to keep going.
Oh, okay. I'm just kind of carried away a little bit. Hold on. This is where I blacked out. I remember seeing a silhouette here.
A silhouette. Well, that certainly lights things up, 'cause I'm bored out of my mind.
God damn it. Why are you so stoked to be in here? Are you a psychopath or something?
That's my secret, Tech Boy. Nicholas, look out. Will you stop daydreaming? You could have broken your nose if I hadn't called you. Well, this is a dead end. What a waste of time. Gotta keep going nonetheless. There's no power in this panel whatsoever. The whole electrical system of this place is offline. Was it on when you stepped in here?
It still worked when I was here. I guess that monstrosity down the chamber destroyed everything, including the power system.
Shame. Now the journey must end because of this damn broken elevator. I wonder if there's a way to dismantle this thing. But then again, I don't feel like breaking a few spines to get down there. Hey, check this out. You think it's possible to get in there?
It is. But we don't know what's behind the rocks. What if that monster is hiding all the way in the darkness, waiting to kill us both? You'll die before finishing your mission.
You have a point. I wouldn't risk either. Or maybe we can try to clear a big path first before entering. Nicholas. Can you hear what I'm hearing now?
Yes. That's the sound of a piano, isn't it? And it's in the tunnel far behind those rocks. But how come this place is abandoned?
That's Romance, by James Bastian. I know this piece. My fiancé used to practice this after dinner. This is what I'm looking for. This is why I want to enter this tunnel in the first place.
Looks like it's stopped. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going in. You did say you would bail out at the first sign of trouble. Now is your time.
God damn it. Hey, wait for me.
Impossible. You disobeyed him. You are the traitor.
That's where you are wrong, Krun. You are not a Kraft's descendant, and never will be. Kiflum sent me back with a regard. If you want a traitor, you'll need a much bigger sacrificial altar than this. For what you all have done. Kiflum sentences you all to death. I'm cruising around for one more lap before landing. Let's rain hell on those fuckers.
No shame.
You said you'd blow off his head. Why did you not? I changed my mind. A headshot is too quick for a moron like him. Besides, his beef is with Darky, not mine.
There you are, sneaky bastard. How much time do we have left? Not a lot, like 6 more minutes. Well then you have to speed up. I'm trying. Don't you know how complicated this module is?
That can't be. You sold us out.
No, I sold you out to Kiflum. You've bewitched the minds of our brother just to satisfy your hunger of power. You turned our kinds against one another, drowning the Epsilon into a bloodbath. You are the unsavable.
Aren't we both, you forsaken child? You abandoned your brothers, ran away when they needed you most. Descendant or not, your hands are covered in blood.
War is costly. Every once in a while, we pay a bit more. And this madness doesn't stop until one falls down.
You were found guilty for domestic terrorism, including staging a coup, restraining our civilians, constructing nuclear weapons for dictatorial purposes. On behalf of my Special Force team, the Myth Hunters, the old government and its free people, I condemn you to imprisonment. Your reign of power is over. Is it done? Almost. The module is fully dismantled now. Where are the passcodes from the Myth Hunters? Right here, quick. Very good, I'm going in.
Please, forgive me. I don't do anything wrong. This is a mistake.
Very funny, you try to play stupid now? Not so much full of yourself now, huh?
I'm going with you. Just don't shoot me, please.
Your Game of Thrones is over. I'll leave you to Kiflum's judgment.
You think power is the only thing I crave for all along, Myth Hunter.
Oh fuck. Not good. The passwords are wrong. How the hell is that possible? It's wrong. Hans, you sure you wrote the right number? 100%. You are doubting my memory now? To hell with your memory. It's fucking wrong. It's not taking any password. Hey, calm down you two. Thomas, the passwords are wrong. What the fuck? You son of a bitch. What are the passwords? Speak out or I'll pull your fucking teeth apart.
No, please forgive me. I know nothing. I know nothing at all.
You don't get it, do you? It's not about making an influence. It's about harnessing the almighty power of those myths and transcend our existence to a higher level. We are all doing that, but in different ways. We all have that curiosity in our blood, our natural instinct.
Bullshit. I tried to type them in any way possible. They are not correct. Maybe you were too shaky. Of course I'm shaky when we are all about to die. Hey, calm down. We aren't supposed to defuse the bomb.
You can never underestimate the power of the myths. You may choose to leave them, but they will never leave you. That's what brought you to us, to your downfalls, and to who you are now.
We are supposed to defuse the detonator.
I've been there since you first joined the Epsilon, and my speculation about you never changes. Your faith in your friends is your weakness. Leaving your brothers behind, they might turn their backs on you. That's why they taught us. Keep your friend close.
Fucking hell, I will blast your fucking balls open. What are the passwords?
Please, forgive me. I know nothing at all. I'm not the governor. I'm just an actor. I'm their scapegoat. I'm innocent.
The fuck you were trying to screw with me?
Of course this old crook man cannot be the almighty governor.
What?
I am.
Oh my God.
It has begun, the new age of myth, under complete control of ours. Opening the eyes of the fools, punishing the insolent non-believers. A total dominating force reigning over mankind. Now tell me, in order to stop it, how much are you prepared to sacrifice? You ask for the truth. This is the truth. I hope you are willing to accept it, myth hunters. It's all on you now. September the 2nd, 1993, our graduation test results are finally returned, with both Darky and I passed. Darky was employed by the X-Files division, whereas I would be in Critical Incident Response Group. Neither of us are contented, but the decision had been made. I asked for a chance to be involved in some of Darky's projects, but he apparently was too dissatisfied to even consider my request. Maybe after some times, he will get used to it, and I can finally ask to join him. October the 31st, 1993, while celebrating Halloween with my colleagues, I came across 3 men dressing in robes stalking me at all times. They revealed themselves to be a group, under international agencies as funding, whose purpose is to investigate about the myths and find ways to utilize their existence for the greater good. They recognized my passion and capability, and asked for my participation. I agreed, as Darky won't respond to my request anyway. We operated under codename the Four Horsemen. November the 20th, 1993. Our newest project, codename Nemesis, is to construct a super soldier out of human flesh but with destructive power and cutting-edge equipments. Subject requires DNA samples from people with extraordinary features. Darky is one of them, as no one is smarter than him. But he is my close friend. I can't risk his life for this experiment alone. He has to stay alive to witness our magnificent project. So I asked them to keep him intact. As a reply, they sent Slenderman to harmlessly seize him. The outcome was devastating. Despite Subject being functional, we apparently can't fully oblige it to our commands. Subject went on a massacre in the research compound and wasted a large number of personnel, security included. I managed to get Darky out in time, while the rest of the Four Horsemen escaped. We haven't reunited ever since. December the 25th, 1993. Darky is recovering, while Andrew kept an eye on him. However, he became too curious and started to go deeper into the incident. I must proceed under government's newest policy. All personnel involved or related to the incident must be kept silent and heavily supervised. Future investigations of the incident are forbidden, and any individual attempting to do so is to be terminated. May the 1st, 2005. It has been a long time since the incident, and the government's involvement just makes it worse. The myths are roaming freely in the state, while state officials helplessly watch. But as I speculated, there is now a rise in the number of myth hunters. Some of them operate independently, some in group. They do what the government can't to protect San Andreas people despite having limited weaponry, fund or intelligence. The situation is urgent, yet I'm still sitting duck. November the 20th, 2005. The Four Horsemen contacted me once again. They insisted that the Nemesis project must continue, to fully oblige the myths by force. Certain progress has been made, as our scientists have discovered a green substance that can fully neutralize Nemesis' central operating system. In other words, we can finally control it now. December the 24th, 2005. The war is getting intense, and collateral damages can't be reversed. The government keeps ignoring us while the myth hunters out there still fight. The Four Horsemen made their intention clear, to overthrow this government and fortify this state as a military base to protect people from the myths. Should the plan fail, a nuclear attack is required to finish this once and for all. August the 13th, 2010. This is it. While the other horsemen are buying time fighting against the rioting civilians and bandits, the Nemesis project is finally finished. I can't wait until the package arrives and finally end this long and hard-fought project. I heard Darky is involved in this war too. He would be amazed by what I've been working on. He didn't anticipate this long ago, but now he will be enlightened. This is how it's going to be. This is our design.
The majority of Los Santos has been destroyed in the nuclear blast, with most of Tony's gang, the newly formed government, and its citizens exterminated. With the main defense shield of San Andreas in ruin, San Fierro and Las Venturas won't stand a chance. The real governor has fled the boundary with his Project Nemesis intact. without any restrictions from the Council towards San Andreas' current non-governmental situation. This state is under heavy threats from terrorism, nuclear attack, and unstable domestic security, just to name a few. With the death of Kron and its leaders, the Epsilon program is greatly weakened, and most of its members going outlaw. The myths are no longer under control of Kiflum, so they start roaming freely around San Andreas once again, harming its people. There's no stopping them now. We lost. No. The war has just begun. The people of San Andreas are completely awakened and liberated, and they will fight to protect their homeland from the myths and the evil force manipulating them, and we, myth hunters, will assist them to victory. We myth hunters will fight to the end. Even if we can't, there are always people who are foolish enough to seek for the truth. After all, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.